guys, what's going on? Nate from the Sus Films with another video for you guys. In this episode, I'm reviewing a keyboard folio that I recently got. It's a really cool device, and I've been using it for a few days now. I decided to go ahead and make a review video on it. And so yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so first off, overall, I think it is very cool to have folios for your iPads. If you have one, I recommend purchasing a folio at whatever price range. It holds your stylus, like I just put in here. At least this one does. And it's got a little trackpad and a nice little keyboard on here that you will always have, and it's so useful. It's very nice to have a keyboard that you can just always have with you on here. So anyway, so I'm reviewing the Jademall folio keyboard right now, and I think it's a great folio keyboard to have. It's nice and compact. A thing I don't like is that the keyboard actually does come off, so that's a big factor when you're looking at folio keyboards. This one does come off. It's got a little micro USB charger rather than some folios, which directly takes some power from the iPad. Instead you charge it, which isn't a problem for me. But then it magnets onto the actual case. Like if you look here, without the actual keyboard on there, it's just like this. And then you can fold up and have it just like that, but there is a gap. If you can, I don't know if you can see in here, there's a gap where the keyboard is normally supposed to be. And then it just magnets on here like that. And then you can use your keyboard, which is pretty cool. Alright, so overall first impressions of the Jademall keyboard folio case. The key travel is not optimal. It's not the best that you could get. But if you're not like super picky about your keyboard, then it may not be a problem. It is a little small, and as you can see here, the top function keys, they're not there. So you have to push the function key, and then you can press them, turn up the volume, pause, play. Otherwise, they're just numbers, exclamation point, add, sign, whatever. Just a normal, what you have there, above them, there's no function keys. That is one thing to look out for. It is a little annoying that you have to slide the keyboard back and forth to close it up, or open it up, and then you've got to slide back forward in order to actually use it like this. But overall, I have enjoyed using it. The mouse is okay. It's fairly good, the trackpad I mean. And it works pretty well. It does have a physical click that you have to do, or you can do a tap. It has either or option, which is pretty sweet. It supports only a few gestures that a normal trackpad would, like 2-finger swipes to scroll, but no 3-finger to exit apps. No more than that. Just the 2-finger, and then the normal click. It doesn't have a right click as far as I can tell, which is kind of a big factor. But overall, I do like how you can just flip it up like this, keyboard, go. So basically what the keyboard folio does is it turns your iPad, which would normally be something like this, maybe in a thin case, and now is like a laptop. If you think about it not even having these braces on the back, it almost like it looks like a computer, side note. But anyway, nice little trackpad that you will always have with you, which is super nice. But then you've also got a touchscreen, so it's like a touchscreen computer. And then with the little stylus thing down here, pull out your stylus, this is a Mobi stylus. So that's just good to know. This is not an actual Apple Pencil. So these are all off-brand, but they're cheaper, and that definitely is a huge bonus. But anyway. Okay, so what you get in the box, you get a basic charger cable, which is micro USB, expected with most little gadgets like this. The skin with a bunch of magnets in here, and then the wireless keyboard itself, keyboard and trackpad, which is separate from the skin.
And this really has no connection with the case skin right here at all. It's just magnets to that where the iPad is, but you can actually use this, the keyboard and mouse, just by itself with the iPad like that. I don't think you ever would, but I'm just saying it's interesting how you can just use that. It's a Bluetooth connection rather than, you know, smart connection or whatever you might have with other folios, but it Bluetooth connects, and then you just put it on the folio and the iPad into the folio. So yeah, overall battery life for this thing is pretty good. I've just charged up, had no problem with the battery, and I've used it for hours, used it for schoolwork, video editing. It's just not there. For that, use a nice desktop setup with an external mouse and keyboard, which are a little higher quality, and having the physical mouse is just, it's there. It's a lot better than trying to use the trackpad. It'll work, but you may as well just use your fingers or the stylus, which is cool that they have that little thing that I already talked about, but a little compartment for your stylus. And this isn't an actual Apple Pencil, but it still fits right on there. Pretty sweet. But yeah, for a laptop alternative, this is pretty good. A cheaper folio with a keyboard and mouse or trackpad, and you know, a $200 I think is how much, maybe $350, some $350 iPad here. It's a lot cheaper than a laptop, and it can do pretty much all of the things that you would need for like a school laptop. That's what I use this for, is mostly school and video and photo editing, and it handles 1080p HD 60 FPS footage perfectly well with no troubles at all. I can upload it to YouTube, do whatever I need to do. This is my main machine, and having this folio has just been amazing. Not to mention, you know, actual photography with the little camera on here, where's that little lens? With this very nice little lens here, which you should definitely check out some of these. They're kind of more made for phones, but you just put them on your iPad and you can take some pretty good video. You can make your own videos, YouTube videos with your iPad. You can't really do that with a laptop. You can, like, you know, Mr. Beast, he used to film all his videos with his little laptop webcam. But the camera on the back here shoots in HD 30 FPS footage, which is pretty good. And the reason why I'd recommend getting a lens is because it's pretty narrow video from the iPad. And just having that lens, the wide lens, makes a huge difference. Okay, back on topic. Sorry for wandering a little bit there. But overall, I think this is a great folio keyboard, but I'd recommend it for anyone who wants to save a little money instead of going and buying Apple Smart Keyboard. I think this does its job very well. The keys are a little small, and they're a little, they don't have the greatest travel. And the mouse is pretty decent. It works well for what it's supposed to do, and you even have a Bluetooth mouse, you know, it's connected over here. But thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you don't like how I'm reviewing these videos, please comment down below and give me any suggestions that you might have. It would be super helpful, as I'm trying to, you know, start YouTubing. It's difficult to know what to do, so please comment down below any suggestions you have for me. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.